Hello everyone, this video will cover Module 12. Module 12 is the middle module in our drama units, and so for this module, you're just looking at more plays and more chapters related to drama and how plays are constructed and what we can learn from them in a literature sense. So we have another quiz here, just like you've done before. The readings are about plot, character, and staging. You'll notice a lot of similarities with character between the types of characters that you see in a play versus a short story or fiction writing. Because there's a lot of things to consider. However, the way that we understand character and the way we analyze character is entirely through what they say. Because if you notice reading a play, it's pretty minimal the amount of action that we get. So it's largely up to how an actor interprets the script as to what the character looks like. Staging, the chapter on staging, if you've never seen a play but performed before, this one may be a little bit confusing, but I'm hoping that some of you do have some experience with drama and you'll enjoy that chapter. It's really about how it's going to appear to the audience and how that's considered when an author sits down to write the play itself. So all of that's covered in the drama readings quiz. I think this is the only other drama quiz that you have, and then the exam will be next. And then your writing assignment here is part of the drama journal. And this drama journal, we've done journals before, but basically it's just, start a Word document, divide it into 5 entries, and you're going to pick 5 of these options to write about. And it's just your kind of your opinion, your reaction. You can choose either Fences by August Wilson, or Trifles by Susan Glaspell. Trifles is the play that's based on the short story, A Jury of Her Peers. Actually, I'm not sure which came first. And so if you have read that short story, then you'll recognize a lot of what happens in Trifles. And so it's just kind of interesting to see a play version of it. And then Fences by August Wilson is another. They're both considered one-act plays, so they're not very long. They're not going to be, a whole several-hour production. It's just going to be fairly short. So they're a little bit easier to read through. And for this one, I am allowing you to use AI for 2 of your entries. If you want, you don't have to, but basically you would ask AI to give them the prompt to analyze, either Fences or Trifles, whichever one you've chosen, based on that chosen element. So you would tell, Perplexity or ChatGPT, please analyze Fences based on the characters, and then in 250 words. Make sure you give it a limit, otherwise you're going to get pages and pages of an answer. So then you're going to copy and paste that into your journal, and then your paragraph underneath will then analyze the AI. So you're actually doing a little bit more work if you do that. Options, you'll have more paragraphs, but otherwise that's an effective way, especially if you're not as familiar with how to analyze plays. You might pick the topics that you feel less comfortable using for analysis and use those with the AI options, and then the ones you're more comfortable with, then you write those on your own. So just a little bit of a mixture if you want. You certainly don't have to. I like to give those options. So, and the other thing I wanted to point out is keep going. Under the readings and resources, I'm pretty sure I have I do have 2 video versions. I highly recommend watching the videos or the video as you read the play. You'd only have to read one or the other, although both of them are really good plays. So, if you have the time, watch them or read them. It's really effective to be able to watch it while you are looking at the script, if it's possible, because it just helps to bring the words to life as you are looking at them, and it makes it easier, I think, to do that analysis. Don't forget that you should also be working on your project. We are coming up on the end of the semester, so if you haven't started working on that research project beyond just the assignments in the class, make sure that you are giving yourself some time to do that. So at any point, you can really start working on it, and that's a good idea to start getting that done, especially if you're getting busy with other projects. So if you've made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching these videos. They do take some time for me to record, so I appreciate it when students are watching them. And if you send me an email telling me that you watched the video, I will add some extra credit to your Module 12 work. Have a great week.